Ever wonder why everyone keeps talking about their credit score? Want to raise your credit score to 800 plus in just 30 days? Let's dive into the world of credit scores. Imagine your credit score as a financial report card. It tells lenders just how responsible you are with money. Banks, credit card companies, even landlords, they all peek at it before deciding to do business with you. That's why a good score can open doors to lower interest rates, better financial opportunities, and even that dream apartment you've been eyeing. But what if your score is not quite up there? Don't worry, that's what we're here for. We're about to embark on a journey to transform your credit score, and yes, it's possible to do it in just 30 days. With the right knowledge, tools, and a sprinkle of dedication, you'll be on your way to financial freedom. Stay tuned to learn step by step how to skyrocket your credit score in just a month. Before you can improve your credit score, you need to know where you stand. Let's start by understanding your current credit score. It's like knowing the baseline of your health before you start a fitness plan. And the good news is, you can do this for free. Yes, you heard it right, for free. There are various online tools available like Credit Karma or Experian that can help you check your credit score without spending a single penny. Now you might wonder, why is it so important to know your credit score? Well, your credit score is a reflection of your financial health. It's a 3-digit number that tells lenders how trustworthy you are when it comes to paying back debts. Your credit score is calculated based on several factors. These include your payment history, the amount of debt you owe, the length of your credit history, the mix of credit types you have, and any new credit you've recently taken on. Each of these factors carries a different weight, but remember, payment history and debt level are the most influential. So when you check your credit score, take a closer look at these factors. Are you making all your payments on time? Is your debt level manageable? Do you have a mix of credit types like credit cards, student loans, and a mortgage? These are the questions you need to ask yourself. But don't worry, if your score isn't where you want it to be, it's not set in stone. Credit scores are fluid and change over time based on your actions. So no matter where you're starting from, you can always work to improve it. Remember, understanding your credit score isn't just about the number. It's about understanding the habits and behaviors that got you to that number and what you can do to change them. Now that you know your starting point, let's dive into how you can raise your credit score. One of the easiest ways to improve your credit score: pay your bills on time. It's simple, but it's powerful. Late payments can leave a negative mark on your credit history, and that's something we want to avoid. It's like a stain on a white shirt. It stands out, and it's hard to get rid of. But don't worry, there are ways to make this easier. Setting up automatic payments can be a game changer. It's like having your very own personal assistant who makes sure every bill is paid on time, every time. And if automatic payments aren't your thing, try setting up reminders on your phone or calendar. You see, the credit score game is all about consistency. Consistently paying your bills on time shows that you're reliable, and reliability is golden in the world of credit. So make this a habit. Turn it into your superpower. Remember, consistency is key. Paying your bills on time can significantly boost your credit score. Another crucial step to raising your credit score is reducing your debt. Now you might be thinking, sure, easier said than done. But let's break it down. First, it's important to understand the relationship between your debt and your credit score. Your credit score is like a financial report card, and one of the key factors it considers is your credit utilization ratio. This is the percentage of your available credit that you're currently using. So if you're maxed out on all your credit cards, your credit utilization ratio is high, and your credit score takes a hit. So how do you lower your credit utilization ratio? By reducing your debt, of course. Now, let's look at some strategies to do just that. One approach is to always pay more than the minimum payment due on your credit cards. This not only helps reduce your debt faster, but also sends a positive signal to credit bureaus that you're serious about your financial obligations. Another strategy is to focus on paying off high-interest debt first. This is commonly known as the avalanche method. The idea is to throw as much money as you can at your highest interest debt while making minimum payments on your other debts. Once the highest interest debt is paid off, you move on to the next, and so on. This strategy can save you a lot in interest payments over time. Then there's the option of using balance transfers. Some credit cards offer a low or 0% introductory interest rate on balance transfers. This can be a smart way to consolidate and pay down high-interest credit card debt. But be careful. If you don't pay off the balance before the introductory period ends, you could end up paying a much higher interest rate. Reducing your debt not only improves your credit score, but also your overall financial health. So remember, every step you take towards reducing your debt, no matter how small, is a step towards financial freedom and a better credit score. While it may be tempting, avoid opening new credit accounts unless necessary. Now, why is that? Well, you see, each time you apply for a new line of credit, it triggers what's known as a hard inquiry on your credit report. This can temporarily knock a few points off your credit score. While it might not seem like a big deal in the short term, a series of these hard inquiries can add up and significantly lower your score over time. Plus, lenders might see this as a red flag, making them hesitant to extend credit to you in the future. So, before you apply for that new credit card or car loan, stop and think. Do you really need it? Or are you just adding more potential debt and risk to your financial profile? Always consider the potential impact on your credit score. Weigh the pros and cons and make a responsible decision. Remember, it's not about having a lot of credit, it's about managing the credit you have responsibly. Old credit accounts can actually help your credit score. Yes, you heard it right. The length of your credit history significantly contributes to your credit score. It makes up about 15% of your total score, in fact. Here's how it works. The longer you've been borrowing, the more information lenders have about your habits and reliability. It's like a long-term relationship. The more history you have, the more trust there is. So even if you're not actively using an old credit card or loan, don't be too quick to close that account. By keeping these old accounts open, you're maintaining a longer credit history. This can positively affect your credit score by showing potential lenders that you have a track record of managing credit responsibly over time. Just remember, these accounts should be in good standing. Late payments or defaults in the past can still impact your score, so make sure to keep everything tidy. Your credit history is a reflection of your financial reliability, so let it shine. So, you've learned the steps to raise your credit score. Now what? Well, let's take a moment to recap everything we've covered in this journey towards financial empowerment. First, we dove into the world of credit scores, understanding what they are and why they matter. We learned that they're a numerical expression of your creditworthiness, affecting everything from loan approvals to interest rates. Next, we delved into understanding your current credit score. We emphasized the importance of knowing where you stand before making any moves. We discussed how you could check your credit score for free on various trusted websites. Then, we moved on to the importance of paying bills on time. We learned that even seemingly small bills, when left unpaid, can significantly dent your credit score. So setting up automatic payments or reminders can be a game changer here. Our fourth step was all about reducing debt. We discussed the significance of your credit utilization rate and how keeping it below 30% can positively impact your score. We also explored strategies like debt snowball and debt avalanche methods to effectively reduce your debts. Next, we talked about limiting new credit. While it might be tempting to open new credit lines, we learned that it's best to resist the urge as it can lead to hard inquiries, which can temporarily lower your score. Our final point was about keeping old accounts open. We learned that length of credit history matters, and keeping those old, unused accounts open can help bolster your credit score. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide to raising your credit score quickly. Remember, these aren't just theoretical concepts. If implemented correctly, these steps can help you increase your credit score to 800 plus in just 30 days. Yes, you heard it right, just 30 days. So, what are you waiting for? It's time to take charge of your financial health. Start today, and you'll be on your way to a stronger financial future with a higher credit score.